Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, the most practical of Asians. And if you're wondering, why is there a cat in my arms? This is my lovely cat. My lovely kitten, actually. Um, he's almost a cat, I guess. But, um, I couldn't record this video without him wanting to be in my arms. So we're going to go ahead and do this with him here as a guest star. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yes. Anyways, we're going to be talking about Taylor Swift. You're probably wondering, why Taylor Swift all of a sudden? Well, it has to do with AI. And AI is really interesting in this kind of conversation here because, oh, he finally decides to leave. Because he finally, are still talking about a cat. Because when we're talking about AI in this situation, Twitter went wild a couple of days ago, or actually just, I would say a day ago, where they decided to go ahead and put some unsavory pictures about Taylor Swift out. Now, here's the thing: in my real life, I have a background in AI, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. And this is where humanity needs to be so careful about AI. Because if you go ahead and you are developing the technology for AI, of course, stuff like deepfakes are should be and I believe are highly illegal, but it needs to be more stringent at this point because it's getting to a point where it's getting downright creepy. And the behavior of Twitter behind this whole AI thing, especially with Taylor Swift, like this doesn't have to be just about Taylor Swift. Imagine any woman or any guy on the internet and people are just posting, I don't know, random popcorn about them. It's wild to even think that we have to have this conversation. I mean, it's wild to even think that OnlyFans exists, but it does. Big whoop. But yeah, this is just another problem in the world. And this is where we have to really look at the ethics more than anything, where AI tools really need to go ahead and put a clamp on what can and can't be generated. Deepfakes should not be generated. Um, popcorn should not be generated from them. And things of this nature, we as a society, not just not just nationally, but globally, have to go ahead and say, "Yo, whatever this is, has to stop," because the degeneracy of it allows people to perv on, you know, not just any random adult. It can go to perv on kids. It can be a Peppa Pig file maker. And that's the point of this entire video. It's a call to action for me to just go ahead and say, hey, what happened with Taylor Swift? It's going to evolve and it's going to start affecting kids at some point. And we really, as a society, need to go ahead and have this conversation of what the hell are we allowing, right? It is, I think it's asinine to go ahead and think that any level of that was acceptable. But the future of AI, if it's unregulated in this current market, to make any kind of like these pictures, as you will, heck, it can be made into videos soon. If you leave this unregulated, the damage that will happen. Holy insane. You know, it's not just about the ethics here, right? Technology itself needs to go ahead and have certain guidelines, right? Now, why am I talking about this? When you invent something, especially now I'm going to like really talk about AI here, but when we're talking about AI inventing something, if this part, which is the whole popcorn Peppa Pig file generating machine, is causing a huge problem, that any innovation that happens in the future, any laws made to go ahead and constrain this from happening will affect this, right? And I know I'm doing some weird things with my hands, but follow me, right? Now the thing is that if we are too late to put laws on this kind of content, which is highly evil, I would say, then you will go ahead and stop whatever you're doing for the future production of mankind, and this causes a interesting discussion. There will be discussions about, okay, we have all of this going on, and then if you have, I don't know, servers made on AI and all that stuff, and they start to breach whatever laws are made here, companies could go down. Civilians from any nations can start like seeing massive changes because, hey, all of a sudden the thing that we were relying on went down because it just violated something used to protect people. And that is also the urgency of what I'm even talking about today. Ethics is good for a reason. And ethics is a conversation that the IT, CS, generative AI community needs to have. But don't wait, because the moment you wait, you then get into a situation where innovation is going to be halted. And it won't be because it's your fault or anything like that. It will be because of the fault of a lot of bad actors. And it will affect a lot more people. Not only that, I'm not even going to get into the insight of how many victims there will be. Posting kids on the internet is just not going to be safe anymore, right? With this coming to light. And really, as humanity, we need to take a really good look at what we're putting out there. Because if this continues, look, I don't even need to finish that sentence. But anyways, it's a short video. Just really wanted to talk about AI. And hey, I love AI topics. So whenever it comes into my feed, I might as well give my insight on it. But anyways, if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. I think for the end of the year, I'm going ahead and putting the pledge of 50,000 subscribers. That would be insane, but I'll work towards it. And yeah, if you dislike, let me know what you didn't like. Dislike it if you want. And practically, I could care less. See ya.
I can hear the sound, I can hear the beat.